Jalen Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. And for Minnesota, they've got Gobert. Edwards is out there with Conley. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's Conley. Randle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The kick out to Williams. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Jalen Williams is a tough physical guy who can really shoot the basketball.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert against Hartenstein. Gobert the pass to Randle. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh my goodness, what a response by Randle. Yes, you can make a 3, so can I.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Conley finds McDaniel. Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Two on the clock, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside, Dort. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Randle outside. Conley sets a screen for Randle. A miss that time would have put him up.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Out to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a deep 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Williams inside. Working on McDaniels. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Randle. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th on the list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Randle, and it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Shot on the wing, and there's Edwards on the assist by Gobert. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Williams a screen on Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. over Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Yeah, you see this. Teams try to get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, but he's willing to play through contact on drives. Nicely done.
Now here's Conley. No scoring in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. The three-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Five to shoot. Puts up a deep three. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Holmgren up top. McDaniels defending. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. The kick out to Williams. His three-pointers off the mark. Minnesota trails by 4. Gobert the pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Right side, Dort. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Dort. This one for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Conley with the three. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. Williams double team. Gobert with the defensive effort.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. With the floater. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
McDaniels a screen on Holmgren. Randall no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Fires for three. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. From down in the low post, it goes. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves, trailing by 4. At the elbow, Edwards. Shoots over George. Edwards, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Holmgren sets the screen for George. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Randall. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Oklahoma City, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Falls for Williams.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And Williams drops them both. Minnesota with the ball. 4-point game. They come off the loss on Friday.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Williams scanning the floor. Outside Williams. Joe finds Williams. Over Clark. The Thunder with another miss.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Randall. Shoots over Caruso. Randall no good. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Joe can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten a lot of shots off from 3-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Alexander Walker passes to Randall. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still yet to score. Reed with a screen on Williams. And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, Naz Reid knows the angle at which to set a screen, and he's got the mobility to be the guy to finish it.
Here's Williams. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
3-pointer, Randall. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
For Oklahoma City, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Minnesota. Minod's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Clark. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Minnesota trails by 5. 1:29 left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Edwards got 9 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Now here's Caruso. Still scoreless. And it's Wiggins missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 55 seconds left in the first. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Wide open look. Reed with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, now's Reed able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Edwards looking it over. And finished off by Edwards.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. Now Edwards. There's the 3. Caruso grabs the miss. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a three of his own.
A three ball. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Ingles is checked in.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
Williams sets a screen for Caruso. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City trails by 5. Pass to Caruso. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That's tipped. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Joe's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. DiVincenzo kicks to Ingles. Reed with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Ingles. Williams with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Then for the Thunder, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Isaiah Joe. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Here's Wiggins. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by DiVincenzo. Dort kicks to Wiggins. 3-pointer. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Back to Wiggins. Here's Dort. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. And that's now 6 points for Lou Dort. Here's DiVincenzo. Scoreless thus far. Reed with a screen for Clark. Pass to Alexander Walker. Looking to end the run, and that one's good by Clark.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Dort misses. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Hartenstein against Reed. Reed with a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. Caruso grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside, Dort buries it from three-point range. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
And here is DiVincenzo. Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Minnesota trails by 5. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Reed with it. Drops one in from the wing. Reed's got 6.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Edwards. And he goes right over Hartenstein and slams it down.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the Thunder, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Reed with a screen on Dort. Edwards with confidence.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Down low, here's Dort. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now, Alexander Walker. Now Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Edwards, no good. Thunder shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Caruso. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. Well, what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And he knocks down the first one. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Randle comes in for Clark. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota in the lead. There's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Williams passes to Dort. Back to Williams. Over Conley. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Jalen Williams has proven to be a tough shot maker. And, folks, that had some contact to it.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
What's up?
Here's Conley. He's got 6. Outside Edwards. Conley with the screen on Dort. Edwards against Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with the screen for Edwards. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City trailing. Dort kicks to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Williams inside. McDaniels defending. Williams' shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Gobert. It's blocked. Williams with the ball. He's got 12. Caruso with the ball. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Randall. And that one is off. Good D by Williams. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota. Back to Holmgren. Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Oklahoma City, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. You can see those numbers read pretty well.
Shoot 2.
And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. A three-pointer, no good. The Thunder shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Knocked loose. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Conley surveying the D. Pass to DiVincenzo. And just miss after miss right now.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Holmgren the pass to Caruso. Outside, Dort. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 6-point Oklahoma City lead.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls.
The reputation for Jaden McDaniels is he's a lockdown defender, and that's cross-positionally. Now he needs to continue to develop offensively.
Clark, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. So he gets them both. 32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Caruso. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. For 3, Holmgren. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. The kick out to Williams. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Their approach has been pretty straightforward. Attack, draw fouls, and you could see their enthusiasm. They're pumped up there, Ernie.
Yeah, playing with a high level of activity here. Let's see if they can maintain that, though.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. They've got Edwards, Randall out there with McDaniels, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Dort against Edwards. Crafty move. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. Gobert with the block. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Randall. That shot off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Randall against Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Randall. Here's Holmgren. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
The free throw off from Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Edwards kicks to Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Traps in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Back to Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Julius Randle picks one up.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And he hits the first of 3.
I think for a guy like Chet Holmgren, it's about staying healthy. He has the size and skill and the mentality to be successful.
And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Minnesota trails by 11. Pass to Conley. And here is McDaniel. Shoots, and he connects with the jumper. McDaniel's got 7 points in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Dort passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Outside Conley. Pass to Randle. Launches it. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota trails by 8. Now McDaniels. He's got 7. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality. Does a nice job drawing contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. He's off on the second. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Dort, left side. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up from the top of the key. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Edwards at full speed.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Dort against Edwards. Pass to Randall. Three-pointer. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Randall outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. 10-point lead. Pass to Holmgren. The tray. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Holmgren's got 7 now in this quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniel. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Caruso's checked in. Minnesota trails by 13. Conley kicks to Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Sinks the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Fires from deep. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 12.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Randall from outside. And the rejection by Holmgren. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Holmgren's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. Randall outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. For three, Holmgren. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here is Edwards to stop the run. Edwards with the answer. Such a competitor.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Williams. That three off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Outside Edwards. Has to go Bear. Over Williams. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, and Gobert can step out and hit that mid-range jumper. Look out.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the drive. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half. A crossover. It's tipped. On the wing, Williams. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 21 points here for Jalen Williams.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 26. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Mike Conley.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The Thunder also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Caruso. Holmgren with a screen on DiVincenzo. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota trails by 10. To the paint. Here's Reed. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Williams has got his first basket of the night. DiVincenzo with it. Nothing on the board. Randall from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Randall's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Minnesota.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Williams. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Clark in the corner. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Williams. Here's Holmgren. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not
the previous play is under review.
Again, and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. You've got Alex Caruso. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. And the basket by Edwards.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points here in the second half.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Thunder pull it in. At one point, they led by 16.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Cloak loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards, making the steal and setting up easy offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. From past the arc, and the Thunder another 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Joe. And the Thunder another 3.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That 3 ball is on point.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Dort passes to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Nice pass by Lou Dort. You're playing in pick and roll, and your teammate's open, you find him. Nicely done.
Here's Edwards. What a shot by Edwards.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. It's Clark with the rebound. Minnesota trails by 13. Pass to Conley. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Higgins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins sets a screen for Dort. No good from outside.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Now Edwards puts up a three. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And yes, it's good.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Conley dishes to Clark. Here's Edwards. He can't get that one. Nice defense from Dort. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort from the top of the key, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, Lou Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
Edwards against Dort, launches a three, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 15-6 run. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Dort against Edwards, and it's Clark in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc, it's Clark with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside Edwards. No good with a triple. The Thunder leading by 18. Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins, a screen on Edwards. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor, he'll get to the line.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Conley drops them both. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Pass to Caruso. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And too long on the shot. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Edwards, that's good.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
The Thunder have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That one doesn't drop. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And here's and again.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Minnesota trails by 11. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Holmgren, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on McDaniel. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Edwards. Outside for Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
And here is Dort. Nobody near Williams. Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. And good! He hits it again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Pass to Holmgren. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here is Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Clock at 6. Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. To take the lead, and he comes up with the deuce. Randall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Edwards.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
No good that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. To Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills it from outside.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota. That's a 2 from Randall. And again, it's Minnesota.
That's about trusting your guy in the clutch. Julius Randle embracing a tough opportunity.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up. Good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Randall outside. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
'And it's the Thunder with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Conley. It falls!
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Five seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Randall. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
Three of the biggest points he'll ever score as he wins it for them at the buzzer.
So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game, but with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling, and suddenly we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do.